welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be talking about what you can do to make your cat happier. This video is for indoor cats. As I've mentioned in previous videos, outdoor cats can encounter many dangers, which is why it is important to keep your cats indoors. Having an outdoor cat isn't favorable because there are other animals that are dangerous to cats. There are poison, there are cars, cats can become lost, and cats are hunters, and they can affect the ecosystem in your area through their hunting. The only problem is outdoors is really fun for cats. Cats love to hunt, they love to explore, and even though it's dangerous and outdoor cats tend to have a shorter lifespan, there are a lot of really great activities for cats outside. Great activities and stimulation, mental stimulation and exercise that indoor cats don't always get. So although it's safer for your cat indoors, indoor cats can become bored. And boredom can lead to behavioral issues or anxiety, obesity, and a lot of things that you also don't want your indoor cat to have. So it kind of seems like indoor cats don't have the greatest life and outdoor cats don't have the greatest life. So which is better? I think you can provide your indoor cat with the same mental stimulation and physical exercise that an outdoor cat can get, but your indoor cat can be a lot safer, and you can also bond with your cat more, you can engage with your cat more when your cat is inside. So one of the most important things for indoor cats is that you provide your cat with a safe place. A place where your cat can get away and be by themselves. Get away from kids, get away from noise, get away from dogs, get away from traffic and the busyness that can be in the household, and where they can just go and be by themselves, be comfortable, be quiet, be alone. Some cats like this safe place to be up high, which is great for cat trees. Some cats like it to be in like a little cave, like a little box or a little hole that they can crawl into. Some cats like to be open and sprawled out on the bed. You might need to find out where your cat likes to spend time or how they like to spend time and provide them with this place that is just for them. If you have multiple cats, then each cat should have their own safe place. I have 3 cats and my cats actually rotate their safe place. Sometimes they can go a year or so in the same spot and then all of a sudden they've found this new spot that they love, but they don't share their safe places. If my cat Tron sits on this little ledge by the TV and that's his favorite spot, that's his safe place, he feels that he has a view of the whole room, he can see who's coming, who's going, no one can attack him from behind, it can be quiet, it can be peaceful, he's comfortable, and none of my other cats will ever go on that shelf, on that ledge, on that bed. That is his spot only. And the cats know this, they work this out amongst themselves. But as an owner, you need to provide the opportunity for them to find these places that they like to curl up and cuddle in and enjoy, kind of a safe haven that they can go to. Often cats like this to be up high so they can perch and watch and observe and just see everything and no one can attack them from any angle, and they feel like they're in charge and in control of the room. It can also be really mentally stimulating to provide your cat with different types of water. So some cats love running water. I know cats often like to drink from the faucet if it's dripping. They like fresh water, of course, but if you have a fountain that has running water, that can be a really great thing for a cat and a lot healthier than a still water in a bowl. Hydration is really important for cats, and often cats are dehydrated, especially if they are mostly just eating kibble. And when it comes to the litter box, cats often like to dig and scratch and move around in the litter box, so provide them with the opportunity to do that. That's natural behavior, and they can become anxious or upset if they are unable to do that. Some litter boxes that have a cover or are too small, it's hard for your cat to dig and scratch around. Some cats like to scratch vertically, some like to scratch horizontally. So give your cat the opportunity to get to know what they like and be able to provide that for them. But that's a natural instinct that if they aren't able to act out, you will most likely have them going to the bathroom in inappropriate places. Also, keeping the litter box away from their food or their water, keep them in separate rooms. They don't like to eat where they go to the bathroom, just as you wouldn't like to do that. Cats actually have a very good sense of smell. They can smell a lot better than us, and litter boxes are smelly even if they are clean. Cats also need an area to scratch, which is why scratching posts are really popular. It gives them the space to climb, to sit up high, and to scratch. Give your cat the opportunity to scratch, which is a natural behavior. So you want to provide your cat with the opportunity to act out all these natural behaviors of a cat, which is scratching, climbing, jumping, hunting, the natural instincts of a cat. You want to be able to provide those opportunities for your cat to do them in a safe way and in a way that they're not destroying your furniture or they're not scratching you or becoming aggressive during play with you. Cats often like to scratch in the same areas where they rest and where they sleep, so keep that in mind when you're positioning scratching posts. Some cats like to scratch vertically and some cats like to scratch horizontally, so figure out what your cat likes and provide them with the opportunities to do that. Also, providing your cats with non-toxic plants, usually grasses, cat grasses, is a really great thing for an indoor cat. That's a natural behavior, is chewing and eating grasses, and it helps with digestion. So giving your cat the opportunity to have some of nature and plants inside. Just make sure that the plants are safe and not toxic or harmful for your cat. And also giving your cat different textures of food, like kibble and jerky type treats, wet, soft, and hard, different textures and different smells. Change up their food, give them variety. Don't always feed them the same thing. Cats like to be fed at the same time, but feed them different things at the same time, a variety. Encourage your cat's hunting skills, so give them puzzles where they have to figure out how to get the food out of containers, or puzzles often have things that they have to slide or move or stick their paw into to get treats or kibble out of. Give your cats things that stimulate their mind. You can even put food in a toilet paper roll and close up one end of the toilet paper roll or poke holes in it so they have to roll it and toss it around to get these treats out. You don't have to buy expensive puzzles. You can make little things like that out of things that you have at your house, putting treats underneath a towel or a blanket or rolling treats up in a towel and letting them figure out how to get to this food. If you have a cat that's not really motivated for food, try different types of food. Variety again. Rotate these toys and puzzles and activities that you have left out for your cat. Don't always have the same. Variety. Lots of variety. And play with your cat regularly. Use a wand toy to engage with your cat, to have this bonding time. Don't just leave toys out for your cat to play on their own. Have a regular routine where you play with your cat. Keep in mind when you're playing with your cat what a mouse or a rodent or a lizard, how those type, or a butterfly, how those animals move. They move in dashes, they're quick and they're slow, and kind of mimic that and let your cat hunt as they naturally would in the wild or outdoors. When cats are hunting, they go through this process of playing with their food and pouncing and releasing and then catching again and then releasing. So let your cat mimic that, and after play it's always really great to give them some kibble or give them a treat, because that's what they would be doing naturally. They'd be playing with their food and then they'd be eating it. So it can be really satisfying for a cat when they have some food after a good play session. Sometimes it can bring anxiety if they don't eat after a play session or left with kind of a half play session. If you have multiple cats, it's important that you have enough resources for all your cats. You should have, if you have 3 cats, you should have 4 litter boxes. So you should always have the amount of litter boxes for your cats plus 1. So if you have 2 cats, you should have 3 litter boxes. You also don't really want to keep if you have multiple cats, their food bowls together. Feed them in separate areas. Make sure that your cats feel comfortable when they're eating and not stressed where they have to feel crowded or rushed to eat. And of course you want your cats to have human interaction. Your cat wants to be able to play with you and to be near you. This is really helpful when you have a routine that your cat knows the routine and you interact with them at the same time every day. They have this kind of schedule and they know when to expect to play with you. A great time to play is right before dinner. It's also important to have calm time with them where you can cuddle and relax. You can stroke them or brush them and just have some quality heart-to-heart connections. Cats also really love to look out the window, so provide them with the opportunity to get access to a window where there's no curtain. Have a perch in front of a window so they can watch traffic on the road or people walk by or birds. They really like to just observe and watch things. So let your cat do that. Give your cat the opportunity to observe and watch and see things. You can even, some cats like to watch things on the TV. Let them listen to the sounds of outside. If you have a screen on your window, let them listen to the birds chirping or the sounds of people or kids playing or traffic or whatever environment you're in. Just letting them observe what's going on outside with different senses, with their sight and their ears, and let them smell outside. That's my dog Penny. She's telling me to stop talking about cats, right? And that it's her dinner time. I know, it's your dinner. Just wait. So I'm going to wrap up this video. I hope this video was helpful and you are able to provide your cats with some physical exercise and mental stimulation inside. Let them act out their natural instincts, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.